robust urban garlic flavor.
Does Phil want to go one-on-one with the great one? I mean, I have a policy that I don't fight 220, but I'll make an exception.
Ladies and detractors, things are getting hot in DSP land. We got his monthly begathon coming up this Friday. We have Duty Streams having a clickbait video where he's saying that cat is crying downstairs because Phil's giving cups of coffee to a female YouTuber. Yeah, let me tell you, it's a nothing burger at this point, so you might as well waste your 9 minutes somewhere else. And then Phil tells his fans to quit their jobs so they can spend more time on his streams and giving him money. Yeah, that's a whole other video topic that I'm not even gonna dig into today. So what I'd like to talk about is I was on Raw Phil looking at the end of DSP's GTA 4 with mod stream because I'm keeping a weekly audit of his final total of every stream just to see where the averages are. And you know, there's always something that happens on a Phil stream and he gets called out for reviewer for wage quitting Minecraft. So let's see Phil's pathetic excuse for his justification of continuing to hold games hostage.
Warden did a $5 Australian super chat saying, what happened to Minecraft? I would have supported it if it was on a Tuesday, but I work Mondays. I love the game. Putting the game as a goal hostage thing is going too far. The game is not on goal hostage. In fact, Minecraft, there were several times when Minecraft was not hitting the goals and I just kept playing it.
Alright then, so let's check to see if that's true. We have a whole playlist where we can verify if Phil is lying or not. Phil, for at least a month you've been holding this game hostage, whether it's going to be hitting the goal or not. You did the same thing with Mario Kart. You did the same thing with GTA 4 DLC. You're holding the games hostage constantly. Instead of relying on yourself as an entertainer to inspire your viewers to give you money, you are threatening them by withholding content, which is odd because they can just go to somebody else's stream and watch it there. Like, hey, DSP fans, if you're out there, go subscribe to Early Bird. She's got a lot more chill, positive, entertaining stuff than Phil ever will. Oh my god, I love her profile pic. Alright, I'm in the playlist right now. I haven't gone through it yet, but just looking at it from a glance, the views look surprisingly good. Maybe they just grow a little over time, but wow. Maybe it's just a Minecraft thing. People see it, then they click off of it. Alright, here's the audit. I'm just gonna go over it very quickly. Green means he got over $200. Just coincidentally, every time he got over 200, he hit a double goal. The non-highlighted ones are either between 150 usually and 200, and then the reds are where he didn't hit the goal or where it was saved last minute. Where I absolutely know it was saved, I just put 150 as a placeholder because it makes more sense than just putting the last number on the recorded video. And that raw total, that is the amount roughly that DSP's fans spent on his Minecraft streams. That is obviously an undercount because there's unrecorded stuff. Sometimes DSP may miss numbers too, but the one thing is that is not the exact total that DSP takes away because I don't know the proportion of what is YouTube, what is Kick, and what is PayPal. And I'm not doing all the work of calculating every single tip, super chat, and Kick sub. That's crazy. So that's around what he made. If you want like a rough estimate, just put like 0.8 or 0.85 into that total and multiply it, and you'll probably get around like 400. I know that on occasion stream number 20 and 21 were definitely saved at the last minute. I just don't have the unrecorded footage because I know if you continue the game then I hit the goal. That's just how simple it is. Because DSP doesn't leave his full live streams up, he just leaves the gameplay for the most part. So the saving the game at the last minute doesn't get recorded. I know I probably made videos on it, but I'm not scouring through it. I just took the time to make this chart instead. So as you see here, he has like 7 instances that are in red and he only had 3 greens. And you see there is a cluster since the middle of July after he came back from his break where Minecraft has been quote unquote struggling, even though it's really only 1 instance, which was August 26th because people saved it 3 times. Funny how that works. So yeah, it had ended up with an average of $172. So I don't think support was really dwindling as much as DSP makes it out to be. It was just 1 stream where they didn't hit the goal. A whale didn't save it for whatever reason, but he made $4,000 from streaming this 24 times. times. Obviously, you see at the top, the first 8 streams did really well, then you had a blip, and it went fine, then down. Like, obviously, it was June where the playthrough started to lose interest. And when I say interest, I mean interest in giving Phil money to play it. And I think that's when he started the either give me 150 or I'm gonna quit the game. So that was strike 1, strike 2, and that was third strike, you're out. But you see here, it's for the most part doing fairly well. Like, if you take out these 3 saves, there's only 4 instances of it not hitting the goal, maybe 3. I don't know about this one. This could have been saved. And then there's double goals here and then a double goal here. So it isn't like a failing playthrough like Mafia or Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's just that one day, and just Phil has enough of it. It's the end of the summer, he is going into the fall, and he wants to do different things. That's what he's telling you here. And he's been whining about keeping this game in the rotation because he's bored and he wants to move on to the next thing. That's really why he's wage quitting this game. It's not that his fans don't like it. You don't see like consecutive streams of under $75. It's just that he has these high demands and he holds the games hostage. And eventually, the games are going to get claimed.
So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Minecraft, here's the deal with Minecraft. A couple things. Number one, Minecraft had already had many streams where we weren't hitting the goal, or streams where we didn't hit the goal and then one person last minute would support it. So it already was on life support as it is, okay?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything to your fans as long as they're enjoying the game. They don't care if you have to sweat it out until the last minute to hit the goal. He's just cheesed because this playthrough was basically, okay, you're going to hit the goal, but you're not really going to have a chance at hitting a double goal. And that's what he's really looking for. He's looking for games that will get him above 200 consistently. So if you're not Truck Sim, every other game is on the chopping block.
But outside of how much money it was making, we had played Minecraft for over 4 months, over 60 hours of gameplay, okay?
So he's telling you right there he was tired of it. And that makes sense, because why are you demanding a certain amount of money each time to play a game if you're excited to play the game? Because he wasn't doing that with Mafia.
And I feel like what I wanted to do with Minecraft, sadly, people weren't okay with it. Like, I wanted to do chill content. I wanted to continue to expand my home. I wanted to do overworld exploration and take the flora and the fauna and recruit it and bring it to my base. And I wanted to do that kind of stuff. And as I was doing that, people could just complain. Oh, this stream sucks. Oh, this is boring. But that's what I wanted to do. I wanted Minecraft chill stream.
From the few handful of streams that I have looked at, these are the ones past June. It's maybe been like 3 or 4 of them. Nobody's really complaining. The only people really who are complaining are in my comment section saying, oh, Phil fishes too much. Like, maybe he's reading the comments and just not responding to them, but I don't know. Like, this never really was like a big issue that I've sifted through. It's like, oh, I'll make a video about this now.
I didn't want Minecraft stressful streams where I'm purposefully putting myself into tough situations to annoy me after a day when I just want to relax with you guys. You understand?
You see, his days are very stressful because after a long streaming day of 5 hours, which is really 4, DSP just wants to unwind and relax after taking a 2-hour break where he's spending that break wasting it uploading stuff to YouTube where he could just leave his streams live, because he's literally just uploading unedited fragments that are hours long onto YouTube that he doesn't need to do, so he's wasting all his time, and that stresses him out because he had to beg hard to hit the goal. Sometimes the goal isn't even hit, so he's like, oh, I gotta beg harder. He just wants to lay back and relax and not worry about money, even though it's totally worrying about money the whole time. He just wants to sit there, do one thing every 20 minutes, move one block, and say that he's done something so you can give him money for it. He doesn't want to actually put effort and have like excitement into this game. He just wants to fish and you to pay him for it.
Like, the whole point of these idiots, the whole point of the Minecraft streams was to try to unwind after a day of playing maybe the regular game that I was in my rotation or whatever.
Then you should play it on your own time, you dummy. You obviously don't care. Like, you do not get that you're supposed to be an entertainer and you're supposed to entertain your audience. Part of that is listening to their feedback, and when you're playing the game, incorporate what they want into what you're doing. You just want to do everything your way. You just want to have fun playing games, but the thing is, you made it a business, Phil. And when it's a business, you have to focus on your customers. And what do your customers want? want. They want to be entertained. So it doesn't necessarily coincide with what you want to do, which is basically just stare at the screen and beg for 2 hours. So yeah, we have a argument here.
It was supposed to be something to break up the content, right?
Phil, what are you talking about? You're not breaking up the content. It's still another game. It's just more variety. You're just telling us, oh, I wanted an easy stream where I don't have to do anything, don't have to entertain you. Seriously, Phil, that's basically every stream you do. The only effort you put into stuff is panhandling.
And sadly, I don't think that people were treating it like that. It was more like, oh, we want you to go to the nether and face all of the ghasts, and we want you to do this and that. Like, but that's not what I want to do. I want to relax.
Phil, if you just want to sit there and relax, you shouldn't be live streaming. Seriously, if you're burnt out, you shouldn't put that on your audience. You should only be live streaming when you feel like you have enough energy to entertain. But we all know you don't because you set a rigid schedule. You're there 12 times a week and you have no energy for any of them instead of streaming like 6 times and having more energy for that time, and you'd probably get more contributions, to be honest.
You know? And I think at first people were okay with that. Like, I was putting mods and doing things. But after a while, people were like, well, are you going to go to the nether? Are you going to fight the nether dragon or the ender dragon? No, I want to chill.
Well, guess what, Phil? Tough luck. You don't get to chill when you're a live streamer. You are at the whim of what your audience wants to do. So if they want to see more variety, you got to give them more variety. That's how you get the contributions. You want to do it the easy way and just beg for money all the time. And guess what? If you did those things that they wanted, you would be more likely to get contributions for them, especially if you did it in an entertaining fashion. But the reason you really don't want to do those things is because you go down into the nether and you get your butt kicked immediately. We all know that's how it is.
So I feel like it ran its course. 60 hours of gameplay of Minecraft in 4 months. I really feel like it ran its course.
Yeah, and it probably ran its course 10 hours into it because you're so boring. But hey, your fans kept ponying up money for you. If they wanted you to play the game so much that they were paying you consistently, then you should have honored it. You shouldn't have just immediately pulled the plug after one bad stream. You should have given it one final chance. Especially if you're not consistently playing it the same day each week, because that matters too. Because there are some people that can only watch you on a certain day or a certain night. People have lives outside of your streams, Phil. They do.
I mean, I even went to the nether, and it was incredibly stressful.
Guys, it's really stressful for Phil to play games in hard mode. You know why? Because he'll get his butt kicked and the detractors will make clips of him and then they'll be laughing at him. And then the whole internet will know that Phil is a laughing stock.
People are like, well, the next thing we want you to do is go to the ender dragon. Do you know how time consuming that is? You gotta go to the nether, fully explore it, not die and lose all your You gotta find the fort or forts, find the items you need, craft the special. It's annoying. Most people who do it in co-op to make it easier. So that way you're not so annoyed at having to do this difficult stuff. And again, that wasn't the whole point of me playing Minecraft, and people were misunderstanding what I wanted to do with the game.
Here's the thing, Phil. You should give Mr. Papavera a call and say, hey, let's go down to the Ender and slay some dragons. That's what your response should have been. The reason why Minecraft is so popular online is because it's a massive multiplayer online game. You are the antithesis of this because you are afraid, very afraid, that the trolls and duty streams will come into your server and start doing very entertaining and funny stuff. And you can't have that. You can't have entertaining streams, so you gotta ban everybody.
It wasn't, oh, Phil quit Minecraft because he didn't make money on one stream. That's not true at all. There was tons of streams where we weren't.
Not really, Phil. What was happening was Only Iced Coffee was waiting until the last minute, seeing if he could save some money, because he was gonna help you hit the goal. But he didn't want to spend like $100 each stream doing it. He'd rather wait and see how close people could get, and then he'd be like, okay, I'll save at the end. He'd rather save $20, Phil. Because being a peg pig for you is a very expensive job. You're just constantly losing money to the Snortex.
There were some where we were. It was like kind of hit or miss. When we were playing the game, people were complaining to me about it, saying they wanted me to do stuff I want to do. So I'm just going to do stuff that I want to do then. Here we go.
And that's why you're losing viewers, because you refuse to compromise ever. It's your way or the highway. But guess what? People can choose to stop giving you money. They can choose to leave. And when they do, you lose money. And the saying, Phil, is beggars can't be choosers, not beggars are the choosers.
All right. And in truth, I don't think that one person showing up for Minecraft would have made a difference.
Oh, come on. That is absolute nonsense, and you know it. You have a whale who supports you every single stream. If that said whale doesn't show up, the goal doesn't get hit. It's always the whale. It doesn't matter which whale it is, but it's always the whale that saves a stream. You hit the goal because somebody gives a giant contribution. You don't hit a goal because 30 different people are giving you $5 super chats. You're not.
Like, let's say that Warden actually did show up for Minecraft. And, you know, oh, I would have been able to support. Well, again, that's not what the stream was about.
No, that is what every stream is about. It's always about the money. And what Warden is saying, like, hey, maybe I could have given you a $5 super chat and then another $5 super chat. Maybe that would have inspired other people to donate, or maybe it would have gotten close enough where All As Coffee was like, well, I'll throw in an extra 50. Why not? You see how this works, Phil? An object in motion tends to stay in motion. You doing the begging for momentum all the time. Don't you get it?
All right, guys, final 15 minutes of today's stream. Last chance to support. If you could support in some way, I would really appreciate it, even if it's just a small contribution, like a little super chat or a $1 tip. It's better than nothing. Seriously, I would like to hit $100 on this stream. It sucks because now I don't even know if I should play this again. I want to see the ending, but if it's going to be the stream that no one supports, then I don't know what to do. I gave it 2 shots. I guess I'm not allowed to play different games. I'm really not. If I'm not playing a game where we can 100% hang out the entire time, or a game where it's like complete action all the time, apparently I'm not allowed to play it. I don't understand that.
Does Phil want to go one-on-one with the great one? I mean, I have a policy that I don't fight 220, but I'll make an exception.
The stream was about having people who want Minecraft and actually come and hang out and enjoy the game. Not, oh, I'm going to come out and support it to Hail Mary it this week so it stays in the rotation. No, you know?
Yeah, you know why he was so salty about that? It's because every time Only Ice Coffee did it, it reinforces the attitude, hey, we don't have to contribute because Only Ice Coffee will save the stream at the last minute. So you know what that means? Phil will never get a double goal because people won't support. They'll hold their money because Only Ice Coffee will save the stream. Get out of here, Only Ice Coffee. You only donate and then you leave. You just go through anonymous sock accounts, okay? This is Phil's stream, not yours.
We could be doing better things with our time, and the truth is,
and you know he absolutely hates having to sweat it out until the last minute because that means he is ceding power to his whales. And he can't have that. He's got to be the one controlling the whales.
we're going to be doing night streams that are going to be of the daytime games to get more gameplay in September, so we don't have a situation where I'm juggling 5-6 games at the end of September and we still have new ones coming out and I can't play them. Okay?
Which is only an issue if you're Phil. And he was the guy just saying at his Suikoden 2 playthrough the other day, hey, I don't have to play new AAA games all the time. You're supporting me right now. No, he really wants those AAA games views desperately. But the reality is, since the casino snaked him, his views are going to like top out at like 1,000 at most. So why is he still playing those games? Well, he's hoping that day one on his streams, he will find some new whales. That's what it's all about. He's hoping. He's written on his list to Santa Claus, please give me at least 2 or 3 whales this year. That's his Christmas wish.
So that's number one. And again, number two, I felt like unless people were okay with me doing chill streams of Minecraft, I just didn't want to do it anymore. And it was obvious that that wasn't the case anymore. People wanted me to do risky, stressful, dangerous that I didn't want to do. So that's why it ended.
Yeah, and you know he'd lose it if he did all these fun things that his viewers want to see, because what would happen is he'd suck so bad at it that it would become clipped and it would go viral on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and everywhere. The game journalist lives anew.
It had a great run. It really did. It had a great run, right? 4+ months, playing it once, sometimes twice a week, 60 hours. We did good. It was a good time. And by the way, I'm not deleting my world. We could always maybe at some point decide, hey, we want another game to go back to. Let's re-explore. Let's visit our doggos and our kitty, all our livestock. Let's build some more. Let's explore the overworld. Right? We can still do it, just not right now, because I need the time for other games.
Yeah, the needing time for other game nonsense is that he doesn't want to play Minecraft anymore. And somebody speculated that part of the reason why he doesn't want to do it is because he was getting annoyed at people naming the pet's name. Yeah, like the last stream, somebody was asking him, hey, can I name a pig King DSP? DSP was like, okay, but you know that irked him because you can't name Lechonk DSP in Pokemon.
And then we have BMD212 with the $2 super chat saying we need a DSP RGT 85 podcast collab stream. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, essentially RGT85 thinks Phil's a joke. He posts Nintendo and other gaming news related videos, and I stopped watching him because I got annoyed that in the videos the titles didn't tell you what exactly was in the content.
Good stuff, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I did. I had a great time.
He had a great time because he got over $180.
The late stream will be a little different, okay? Tonight's late stream will be Chill with Phil.
Yeah, you know how he was just talking about how he needed space for new games? That's nonsense. He can do whatever he wants. He has a hangout session tonight. Where's the games, Phil? I thought you said you had so many games that you need to play.
Excuse me, what does that mean? It means that tonight we're not playing a game. Instead, we're going to have a nice, relaxing, interactive stream where we'll talk about various topics.
Yeah, you see the gaming has just become way too stressful for Phil, so he's just going to resort to the bare minimum of staring at the chat and begging for money the whole stream. And he also loves hearing himself talk, so he'll do a little bit of that too.
We can talk about games, we can talk about whatever, all right? I just want to do a hangout session with you guys tonight. That's not ultra serious.
Yeah, so let me tell you why he's doing this. He finished Donkey Kong Bonanza, and he's using this as his master plan to try and do DSP Tries It. He is going to beg hard to get $300 on this 2-hour live stream. I assure you of that. And it probably will work because that's just how it works with DSP Gaming. It goes up, it goes down.
And have a good one. And that way, it's not like people are like, oh, you on short notice, you did a stream of this game, and now I couldn't be there live, and I'm all upset. All right? Instead, it'll be way more relaxed atmosphere. Okay?
Hey Phil, you let people know 10,000 times, so you give them ample opportunity. I'm sure you let them know through all different channels. If they don't know you're playing that game on Thursday because you announced it Tuesday night, that's on them. They're not in the loop. That's their fault. If they really want to be mad at you for doing what you are, a variety streamer, then who cares? They can pound sand.
Friday Night Fights, Capcom vs. SNK 2.
Which is on Thursday, which will most likely not hit a goal unless it's directly tied to DSP Tries It begging. That's just how it goes. So I somehow got over 20 minutes out of this. I don't know how. I thought looking at the clip that was going to be shorter, but the clip itself was like 8 minutes long, and I thought, wasn't it altogether like 5? But no. But I guess I did talk a lot too. So Phil really displays horrible customer service. He just complains to Warden about how the game sucked and he didn't want to play it, essentially. He had to make up excuses for pulling the hook on it. And really, for like the past 2 months, DSP has been playing this game of you either support the game or I'm gonna wage quit it. And Only As Coffee was saving it so many times, but then for whatever reason he decided to stop. Let's put on our tinfoil hats and say that in their secret Discord, Phil told them to stop supporting the game because he was getting tired of it, and Only As Coffee was like, okay Phil, I do whatever you do. But I digress. Who really knows what's going on? All I know is that I hope you had an excellent time enjoying this video, or at least a satisfactory one, and I will see you next time for more 220 content. Be sure to like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what you thought. See you all next time.
I think you're seeing a small change.